Alright, well, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I'm about to launch a preposterously overpowered rocket. And this is not good. I'm about to launch a preposterously overpowered rocket. We're going to go to the moon with Valentina Kerman, Bill Kerman, and Bob Kerman, who you can see in the lower right-hand screen. I don't know, let's just do this. Man, it's been a long time since I played this game. Hope I remember how. It's a pretty loud game, so hopefully you can hear me over this. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot to turn on my SAS, so it was kind of like wobbling out of control. Now I have a little bit of stability assist. What I want to do is get to about the 45 mark when we hit 10,000 meters. I've got so much power in this that we're probably not going to get over fast enough, but that's okay. We're just going so ridiculously fast. If you see on the ball, where I'm pointing is the yellow dot. The yellow circle that you're seeing that's kind of creeping up on the dot is where the momentum, where the rocket is actually headed. That's where the trajectory it's going. And I'm obviously putting a lot of force in the direction. Now it's kind of falling down. I mean, gravity is doing its thing. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to get to about 22,000 meters per second, and we're almost there now. I'm going to go ahead and coast, because we probably have a... That's pretty high up. Yeah, a little higher than I would normally do by about twice. But again, it's been a while since I played this game. I'm going to go ahead and figure out what the orbit has to be. Go ahead and circularize it. When they start getting like that, that means it's circularized. It doesn't mean that we're in space. It doesn't mean necessarily that they're going to be perfectly aligned. That just means that where you're firing, that's where it's going to be. Orbital physics is weird. We're in space, so it doesn't matter what direction we do and what we do. But one thing we're going to go ahead and do is get rid of this fairing, because we don't need it anymore. And I forgot to put action keys in, so I have to do these manually. We're just going to go ahead and extend the solar panels so we don't run out of juice. Maybe. Alright. Now I'm trying, with great difficulty, to line myself up with this little blue thing. And now that it's going, it's going to be hard to stop. So I'm actually trying to stop it now, which is hopefully going to slow it down about the time it gets there. Nope, a little bit too much. We want to aim that. That is the vector that, or when we fire the engines in 3 minutes, 33, 32 seconds, 31 seconds, we're going to burn for 35 seconds. So we're really going to burn, I don't know, about 17, 18 seconds earlier than this. So in about 3 minutes from now, we're going to fire. We're going to fire for a full 35 seconds, and that's going to put us into orbit. That rather high orbit. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit through this, because it gets tedious. And I'm guessing if you were actually an astronaut doing this, this would not be something you'd want to fast forward through, but yeah, we're gonna. What did I say? That's going to be 18. Alright, and boom. Maybe a little late, but that's okay. One thing I've learned in this game is you don't have to be perfect. Perhaps it's a lesson in life. And What's nice is all of that's going to go back into the atmosphere and burn up. We don't have to worry about a bunch of junk floating around in orbit, which in this game actually is important because you just get inundated with crap, and we're not quite on. Oh, good enough. We're close. How did we do? 211, 198. Not the greatest. Here's the moon. We're going to set that as the target. Alright. So, the orbits aren't perfect, so it's at an angle. That's what this is all about. This is the descending node and the ascending node. And if it was way out of kilter like Minmus here, that would be more something we have to worry about, but it's still pretty lined up, so it isn't going to affect us much. We're going to probably burn someplace about here to get out to the moon and where it's going to be at the time, and there we go. There's an encounter. It's not the encounter I want, but there we go. Kind of nice. Not going to take us much juice to get there, and yeah, let's do that. So again, this is alright, so we have a minute 48, so it's 108 seconds, so what's that, 54 seconds? So 54 seconds, we will burn for this minute and 48 seconds. Speed this up because I really don't want to wait for it. You can really speed this thing up. In fact, what you can do is, this will be really handy if I can get it to do it. Maybe it doesn't do it here. Warp to next maneuver. Boom. That'll give us about a minute. So as long as this thing stays aligned, then there's no reason it should misalign, because we're just pointing in a direction. Alright, so we got about well, a little bit to go. I'm going to go ahead and speed that up even. And we want to hit it about 54, and boom. It's kind of cool. What you can see the apoapsis go out as we fire at the periapsis. Now, if we had if I would have known how this was all going to end up and built the orbit in the first place like that, if I would have made this closer into the planet, we'd have got to use a lot less fuel. But yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game, so it's kind of fun to play it again. I'm firing, so I can't fast forward like I normally can. I can speed it up by 4. This messes with the math, but I don't care. We should have enough fuel to get all the way there and all the way back and not really have too much trouble. And we're going to go ahead. Be a little late on some of this part, but I don't care. Whoops. Nope, didn't do it enough. Never mind. It doesn't really matter at this point. Like I said, you just got to be close. There we go. That's even good enough. Screw it. We got an orbit. So we're just going to go ahead and fast forward again. Thankfully, when we hit, well, you'll see in a second, when we get into the gravitational pull of the moon and get into its, well, at least in its influence, it'll slow us down, and we'll still be going fast, but we've got this now. This isn't the ideal way I like to orbit, but I guess that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is slow down while we're still under the control and influence of the moon. And, whoops. We want to land on it, but not like that. Alright, that's decent. We want to go ahead and get ready to fire the engines, so we collect that orbit with that periapsis. When we get that periapsis, we'll also break and pull that apoapsis down and circularize it, and then we'll land. Go ahead and fast forward this because I don't want to wait. No. All right. The burn time is 36. So starting at minus 18 is when we're going to go. It doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah, good thing. That's questionable math. It's just easy math. Easier than doing it the right way. And it's kind of imperative that I stop this reasonably close, because otherwise we're either going to be too high or we're going to go crashing into the moon, although we can correct it no matter what happens. That's even better. All right. Unlike the Apollo mission, we're putting everybody down. I'm sending the whole capsule down. I've added nuclear engines to this, so it's we shouldn't have a fuel problem, and it's light enough that we shouldn't have a thrust problem even with the nuclear engines. 9, that's 10. Squeeze that up. Oops. Squeeze that up a little. 10. That's not bad. All right. I forgot about this. Since I put a module on there with automatic pilot, so I also have a top-notch pilot in Valentina Kerman. But between the two of them, I don't have to really do any work. It just does it itself. Again, 4 hours. We have to burn for 25 seconds. So let's just go ahead and warp to the next maneuver. I learned more about how orbits work and spacecraft work by playing this game than I could have ever imagined. And the first few times doing any of this stuff, it's just like insane. It's just impossible. And then all of a sudden you find yourself doing interplanetary transfers and planting flags on moons of distant planets. It's kind of cool. This can really eat your time, and from about 2014 to about 2016, that's probably about, it best be explained how my time was eaten. I pretty much orbited and landed on everything that I could orbit and land on. Many, many versions of this game ago. I don't quite have the desire to go through all of that again, but I'm glad I did it. Good enough. Alright, so we are in orbit. We just have to figure out a nice landing spot. And it's too bad we can't land in that crater, because that would have been pretty cool. But we land in that crater, but I'm not liking that crater. So we're going to hit, it doesn't really matter, it's going to turn a little bit. We'll hit this crater. Try to hit that crater about there. Alright. And maneuver. Alright. So what we're going to do is just go straight down. Boom. It's a little hokey, but we're going to fix that. Can let the astronaut lady do her work. We got 17 minutes to do a minute 9 burn, so we're going to go ahead and warp to that next maneuver. And hopefully, yeah, you see that's changed just a bit. So we'll wait for that to see. The moon doesn't rotate a whole lot, but it rotates. So what we're going to do is, oh, no. We're we're just going to cancel the whole damn thing. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to wait till it gets about there and we're going to fire. This ain't this hard. And then we'll move to a better view of the actual craft once we get that. And wait till we get to about there. And we're going to flop into here. We're going to basically, what we're going to do is we just want to stop the craft. We don't want to follow it vertically. We want to stop all its horizontal motion, so we're just going straight up and down relative to the surface. So you'll notice I'm not trying to follow the yellow thing that's showing our momentum. I'm trying to keep it strictly horizontal. I should have maybe started to burn a little bit earlier, but that's okay. I think we got it. And I don't want to... What I'm trying to do is just chase this to the top, and the more I take off horizontally, then the more we're falling vertically relative to that. So now we're about the halfway mark, and I'm not going to really be able to chase that all the way up to the top and watch it, but I got a general notion. And maybe just a little more, but just I just need to see it. Come on. Alright, so we are falling down. I don't have any lights on this. That's sad. Okay. And what I want to do is fall straight down. Now that it's at the top, I can point it just, hey, point us away from the direction we're going. We're coming down fast, but we got a long way to fall, so I'm just going to let this go for a while. This is the number we're really looking at, but it's still a long way to go. That's the height, like, relative to sea level, if there is such a thing. I hope I didn't start that too late, because I kind of forgot how weak the nuclear engines are. But now we should be fine. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're way fine. We're at landing speed right now, and we've got 300 feet to go. So we're gonna go ahead and kick that up, maybe. I don't want to burn too much fuel, but we're gonna be coming down on a hill, so this is a challenge. Also, it's a challenge is my keyboard's broken on one of the keys here, so it's trying to reduce the burn. Oh, no. Ah! Did I save it? Kind of? Oh, no. Woo! Oh, gosh. That was close. Okay, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. How are we going to get out of this? Okay, so same thing. I want to... Yeah. I want to chase that to the top. And then we're going to go to the top again, and please spin faster, please spin faster, please spin faster. Thank you. Alright. So this is kind of a slow descent, but I'm okay with that. We've got the fuel and a slow descent. Oh my god, look at the hill we're coming down on. Alright, well this is probably not going to work either. I'm going to slowly try this. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, God damn it. I don't know where the controls are. Oh well. No good can come of this. Well, the battery survived. I don't know what those are. I don't know. Maybe they're part of the solar panels. There's a leg. Everybody's dead. Hope you enjoyed this.